entertainment.
What's good, universe? It's your girl, Tone Motivates, back with another Rose City Studios and Collab ENT partnership. It's your girl, and I'm here with the one and only King Kong. Ain't got shit on me.
Yo.
How you feeling?
I'm
good.
Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Once again.
Yes, because you already know we about this life, you feel me? So
yeah.
we just had an event that we had when school started, a 50 years of hip hop back to school event, and did they not show the hell out?
Oh man.
They showed up and showed out.
Listen, I came out of surgery the day before, and it was so important to be there, and I'm glad I missed out.
Mm-hmm.
All the artists, it was raining.
Right. It was hot as hell when it wasn't. We were melting or wet.
God,
like either or. But the kids came out. You know what I mean? We had so many donations. We was able to give the kids book bags, and we had raffles, and the artists really, really just showed they ass. Period. Like it was just a good show all in all, through and through. So, besides all that, how we doing, King Kong?
I'm doing good. We vibing. You know what I mean? I just want to, just go back to that real quick. Also too, the KINGKONG radio show was there holding it down. We did 10 hours of footage on the Back to School 50 Years of Hip Hop there, and I interviewed this beautiful lady right here. Get it poppin', y'all. On YouTube, KINGKONG Radio Show. That's it, at KINGKONG Radio Show.
Yes, don't play with it. So, with that being said, I thought the event was so dope because it was so many different layers and levels of creativity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody had, like, I don't feel like it was nothing there that was necessarily mainstream, but it could be. And it will pop because it's different. A lot of people just follow, oh, well, this is what's popping right now, so let me just do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of just, and I was saying that shit before in another interview, like, music is an art. You know what I mean? We're creatives. So it's whatever creation, and I'm not just saying this because Andre 3000 done dropped some, because I've been listening to Frequencies and all that extra shit, but when I say I commend him, now we all know.
He coming out too again.
Andre is nice. So he could have literally just laid some shit and it still would have been as successful as it was. But it just goes to say, even with him playing his flute, it's still doing the numbers that it's doing because he's true to him. He pushes the limits. He thinks outside of the box.
Also too, a lot of people, and especially now these days, artists, and I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all stay in y'all comfort zone. All y'all, like in some areas, if you live like in Newark or Jersey City, that's all y'all want to do is perform. Y'all gotta go out there. But yeah, man. I mean, it's I lost my train of thought, yo. Sorry, y'all.
No, but you were saying people, and as a teacher, I tell the kids that consistently. You know what I mean? Be a leader, not a follower. So you see your friend spazzing out, you start spazzing out, but you don't want to get in trouble. Your friend's sitting there looking at you like, I'm not about to get in trouble. You make your own choices, even as little people. Yes, your parents, your teachers, everybody always telling you something to do. But you still have control over making that damn bed. You know what the hell your chores and responsibilities is, and you know if you take care of them shits that when you get on that game and your mama come in, she ain't gonna say shit to you. Because you know if you don't do it and she come in and tell you to do that one thing, how many other things you have to do, bruh? How many other things you have to do?
I'm Puerto Rican, so we got the Puerto Rican moms, yo. Oh, they got that little nigga, that little nigga.
Yo, it's a whole day worth of shit to do. Like, it's never gonna be done. It
never ends, yo.
Right.
And like my mom's, shout out to my mother, I love you. Classic Puerto Rican woman, yo. And I would do a list of chores, but I would wait till like the last 30 minutes. Like, to do
everything, right? You know you're gonna slop it up. You know it's not gonna be how she like.
And she could tell when I did it quick. Like, she knew, like, oh, you just did that right now. I could tell. I'm like, what? Like, you be expecting the dust particles to see how, yo. And like I said, once again, I love you, mommy. And you know, one thing about Puerto Rican moms is the holidays. You know what I hate? I hate getting the big pot. They call it la olla. You know the big pot?
Big dumb
the big pot.
shit. You drop that plate on, you drop that pot on you, your whole body's done. Everything's over. It's over. You are scolding everything on your whole. That shit big as your torso.
And then the big pot is in the places where you don't want to go through.
Right.
You gotta get like an 8 feet ladder.
Right.
It's somewhere, yo. But you know what, man? That big pot, man. Let me tell you something. That shit been down generations and generations.
It's nostalgic. It's literally they cook in that pot and you're going to specific memories.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? From when you're a kid. And that's why I appreciate being a teacher. Because how many things did we have to navigate as adults that we didn't know or this or that? If we could tap into these kids now, could possibly be a generation, like I was saying on your interview, it could possibly be a generation where kids are not toxic and all this extra. It's so much overstimulation right now.
But you know, it's kind of hard to do that because that in my generation, right, then this new generation now, my generation was having kids, teenagers was having kids. So they wasn't raising their kids.
Right.
So you gotta understand that kids are raising kids without discipline. So now, like the other day, I was in the store, and like this kid could have been no more than 15. This dude had like, I know about money, like 4 racks on him. 4 racks.
You can imagine what he's doing to get that.
Exactly. But the point is, what I'm just trying to say, that 4 racks is not gonna last forever because that next day he could get shot. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's one of the reasons why I'm a poverty prevention specialist. And it's so crazy because I reach out to anybody that I know. There ain't no person that I know that don't know that I'm a poverty prevention specialist. We got insurance on our phone. We got insurance on our car. We got insurance on our homes. All this extra shit. Why the fuck you don't got no insurance in your life? Regular, smegular, everyday people who need life insurance and all that. But if you were to talk to me about life insurance now, I know that you spend more than you save and that you're in debt and all that shit. And it's not about that. No, yes, I get a couple dollars from you working with me. We ain't going to take away from that. But what does that got to do with, God forbid, something happening to you tomorrow and your family's still mourning, but at least financially they're okay.
And this is why, you know, I just got that, you know what I mean? I thought, you know, at one point, you know, when you're young, you think you're visible, this and that. And I just want to show you this, ladies and gentlemen, here. You see me? This is the process of, you know, anything can happen. You know what I mean? You could be healthy. You could eat right, do whatever, and something still could come in your shit. You know what I mean? And fuck your whole life up. You feel me? You know, I got a pick line right. I don't want to take off my jacket. You know what I mean? I don't do this to get pity. I use this to give people ambition and motivation.
Resilience.
You know what I mean? You got people in the Olympics, no legs, doing... Y'all, listen. This right here, what happened to me, make me stronger. And me showing you this and doing this, I'm telling you too, man. KINGKONGmovement.LLC, Instagram. And people don't like to do that, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to give my number.
Yes.
201-878-7948. This is my direct line. If you depressed, if you want to do harm to yourself, if you're really going through it, you want to take your life, please call me. I will come get you. We'll smoke a blunt. We'll go something to eat. We drink a beer. I'll take you home. We go to the studio, whatever you want. I will even pay coochie for you, nigga. If that's going to save your life, I will take you to the coochie house and you can get you some coochie, but you'll be alive, all right?
I mean, I got into coochie, but I kind of want to know the
all right, then, but if you a female,
house.
I'll take you to the male strip club. I'm a stripper as well. I'll take EBT. You feel me? You can... Yeah, I gotta stop smoking weed.
He's showing his whole ass now, right? But that's real shit.
Real shit. Please call me 201-878-7948. If I don't pick up, please leave a text or voice message. I will send somebody in my team to come get you. Do not kill yourself. Do not hurt yourself. Don't hurt nobody. Please call the KINGKONG movement, man.
Right. And we supposed to be wrapping it up. I still didn't ask you no damn question.
That's all right.
So I am going to still ask you a question, but I said that to say I actually have someone that I want to refer to you, just on some regular shit, because he put something on Facebook, and that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of my closest friends' family and shit like that. And it's like, oh, I know, and I'm a coach and all that shit, but it's different sometimes. You look at me as family, you know what I mean, and all that extra shit, and you never know who might be going through shit. It's life. We go through the rigmarole. We're in autopilot. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't know what's genuinely going on with somebody inside. That's why if I catch eye contact with anybody, if it's morning, good evening, hi, I could care less if you respond. I'm still going to acknowledge you. I don't know how your day going, whatever. I ain't gonna say I have my bad days. I don't curse somebody the hell out every once in a while. But you never know what someone is going through. You know what I mean? Genuinely. So, with that being said, because you already know, we can chop it up all motherfucking night.
No, but that's right. I'm VIP. I'm KINGKONG movement.
Right. You already know the shit.
Well, I'm not gonna. Listen. Go ahead. Ask your question, man.
So, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we're both coaches. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So, we just gonna run with that. Like, as long as you're open and you know that, you know what I mean? It is, if you're on the bottom, there's no way but up. All you have to do, the first step is get back up. We all have ups, we all have downs. You know what I mean? Like, people might project certain things, or you only see what they put out there, but everybody goes through it in some way, shape, or form. But always remember, and I don't say this in a negative way, you know what I mean? But you're always doing better than someone. You know what I mean? So figure out how to get out of this rut. When you in your head, you could be a best friend or you could be a best friend or your worst enemy. And when you're in your head and you're only dwelling on the negative, guess what? The universe is going to conspire to just you ever wake up in the morning, stub your toe? You mad, cursing and shit. You late. Everything after that shit's wrong.
I don't know that situation no more. I don't know that problem no more. I got a prosthetic, yo. Damn, there's something right in my foot. Yeah,
but you get what I'm saying? When you dwell on the negative, or you let one thing that threw you off in the day determine the rest of your day, typically you're gonna have a shitty day. But if you stub your toe like, oh, that's some bull, and just kept it moving, chances are you could turn that around. You know what I mean? So, of course, I already been on his, he been on mine. We definitely gonna bring y'all a little more to come, so stay tuned. As always, you know, I'm gonna drop all the links in the bottom, but where can they find you? KINGKONGmovement.LLC. DJ, studio, video photography, KINGKONG 420. I just keep on.
I just got stuff, man. I'm an empire, man. I keep moving, and one thing I'm doing is giving back to my community. I've been in this game 30 years. You feel me? I retired for a little while, and I came back out, yo. And in less than 3 years, so many great things, man. I have accomplished, man. Yes. So yes, KINGKONGmovement.LLC. Thank you for having me here.
Of course. You know, it's always love. And guys, please remember, as long as you have a thought, or if you thought of it, you know what I mean, it's out there already. You know what I mean? It's out there. Anything that we've accomplished in life was a thought at a moment. You know what I mean? So please know that you are worthy. We are all unique in our own ways, because if everybody was the same, it would be a boring-ass world. But you already know this information. I'm going to make sure I'm going to drop it below so you can click them links. Make sure you like and subscribe. And as always, always love.